The last time Kentucky and North Carolina met, it was December 17th, 2016. Kentucky won that game 103-100. Now these teams meet again for the chance to go to the Final Four. Will history repeat itself, or will North Carolina come out on top? The conditions on the field is very wet. A runner was thrown out in the first inning from oversliding the base. And here today, I have Coach John Seedy, who's in the stands. How you doing, Coach?
Good, Dontae. How are you today?
So, Coach, are you here as a fan, or are you here recruiting?
As I said earlier to you, it's a combination of both. Obviously, being a big baseball guy myself, I want to come on out, be a fan, support the teams that are playing on our field. But from a coaching perspective, I'm always looking at new players, especially at the high school level that may be coming up to OCC in the next year or two.
And any predictions on how this game is going to go out?
Well, it's going to be a close game. That's what I can tell you for sure. Don't want to lean one way or the other because I'm supporting and recruiting all teams.
Onondaga Community College men's basketball is ranked 8th in the nation in Division III of the National Junior College Athletic Association. Onondaga Community College is known as a lacrosse powerhouse, but the way the basketball team is playing, that 13 might turn into a 14. Isn't your typical freshman starting guard. Tay won a Section 3 Class AA championship at Henniker High School in 2008.
I graduated in 2009. I actually came to OCC and was going to play basketball, but decided not to.
A familiar face would get Tay back in the game. Coach Eric Cerrone was the Henniker head coach for the past 14 years before taking the job at OCC.
I really wasn't looking for something new, but it just kind of happened, and I'm very excited for the opportunity and the challenge.
In his first season, Coach Cerrone has turned the program around. They are 20-4. Last year, they were 15-14.
I think we have to keep our chemistry going, keep moving the ball, keep playing as a team, and just don't let up and just keep going.
Can this be a repeat of the 1993 season? In the 1993 season, OCC won the National Junior College Athletic Association Championship. Dontae Harris, NCC News.
So why do you think the assistant coach decided to leave to go to Washington?
I think Hopkins left to go to Washington because the opportunity, it was just too good not to take. Hopkins knew he wanted to be a head coach. He's been with SU since 1995 as a coach. So with this being, he had to take it. You're getting something you wanted from the start. You wanted to be a head coach. And with this situation, it's not that bad because your team only won 2 conference games last season. So you're going into there with nobody's holding you to anything. The NBA playoffs. King James versus Paul George. Late third quarter, Cavs up 10. LeBron starts to break and then gets it back from Richard Jefferson and gets the double clutch dunk. Sheesh, LeBron, why you got to do it to him? Pacers are down 4. We got Paul George here. He uses the screen. Ew, that is cold-blooded. Put a hand up, Kyrie. Last possession of the game. The Cavs smartly double-team George. He finds Miles for the game. CJ, can you do it? Hold your head, CJ. The Cavs win game 1, 109-108. Game 2 will be on Monday. And we have bottom 9 with the Marlins for a chance to win. Miguel Rojas hits the double off the wall. Yosenis Cespedes plays it perfectly. He hits the cutoff man. Cabrera fires it home, and he is out at the plate. There's still 2 outs, ladies and gentlemen. So very next batter, JT Riddle. JT, you and the Marlins are walking off to Souvenir City. The Marlins defeat the Mets 4-2. The Mets will host the Phillies on Tuesday.
The big question I have, do you think Tyler Lydon is really ready for the NBA?
I don't think Tyler Lydon is ready for the NBA right now because he doesn't have a quick enough first step. Him being 6'9", and at his position, he's going to be a power forward. So to me, I'm not saying he's going to be like Kevin Love, but his role in the NBA is going to be like Kevin Love. He's going to have to get rebounds and hit open jump shots. And right now, he doesn't have the first step to get open in the lane.
Okay, it'll be interesting. Thanks, Dontae, for that. When we come back, Dontae and I will take off our sports hats and have an in-depth discussion on the new Travis Scott mixtape.